The sun is shining, tailgates are humming, and we're getting set for another terrific college football matchup. Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see, the Yukon Huskies taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Delaware Blue Hens. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Yukon will deliver the opening kickoff and we'll get this game going. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Blue Hens offense will start this game off with the football. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Those kind of plays can be huge for momentum. Even with the short return, they're set up at the 45. He leaves it with his back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Finds his man. It's Henson. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. On the ground, it's Edwards. Hard running there. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. To the air, it's Fangano. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Absolutely center cut. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll go to the ground. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. And the Blue Hens with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Silver. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Blue Hens come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. Quick step and go. They get him out of bounds, couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Blue Hens will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the spin move was sweet and athletic, but not necessarily that productive. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. He rifles one deep to the left. Got his man. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24. This defense, its head is spinning. Off the play fake on 1st down. On the shovel. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on 3rd down from their own 20. He'll do it himself. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. And the Blue Hens pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Catch in the middle, it's Patterson. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Touchdown, Delaware! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these 2 guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these 2 guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. So an 82-yard drive there. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. That's reeled in at Simmons. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Huskies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Good timing on the quick out. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. And the Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Fagnano. A little release to the back. Thrust that arm out. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. He'll pull it down. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And that's a very productive 1st down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. They'll try the run. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Line gets set, 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Hansen. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. Receiver on the move, gets the touch pass. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. So after the 1st down run, here's 2nd down. Looking to fire. Get it out on the screen. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He wants to throw it again. Caught near the sticks. It's Simmons. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. Caught over the middle, it's Simmons. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Fagnano. He caught it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Pushes for the goal line. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Gets the back moving. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Now the play fake. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Husky. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Yeah, I love the little play-action fake. It's, you get inside the 5, you're thinking run as a defense, come up, be physical, and they slip those guys right behind you, throw it over the top of you. Man, those are tough to defend. Nice little play-action by this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Georgia Tech has just had no answers today. You should see what Yellow Jacket greats like Calvin Johnson are saying on social media right now. Talk about unhappy. They're trailing by 14 to Clemson. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Blue Hens decide to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. To the air, it's Fagnano. Pressure coming. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Got it in the middle, it's Bell. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. On the run, it's Edwards.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Off the play fake. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. UConn will have to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone from the touchback. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's LeBoy. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Offense in an empty set. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
That's the problem when you go empty, right? As a quarterback, you know you might get blitzed, and if you do, you better know where your hot throw is. If you don't, you're getting sacked. That time the linebacker got to him.
And the Blue Hens will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got a man, it's Henson. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. They'll give it to the back. Turning on the Jets. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. First play of the period, 1st down here. To the ground, he's got it again. That's a 20, he's got space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, UConn.
Man, what a nice touchdown run, and this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Give to the running back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Unloads it left. Another incompletion on third down. The Blue Hens will punt this one away. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. UConn going back to work on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. The give to the tailback. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. And the Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Fagnano. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes a catch. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Hansen. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. To the ground with the back. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Simmons. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now facing a third and long. Looking for space, it's Edwards. He'll be stopped at the 32, still ground to cover if they want to convert, and fourth down is coming. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll go to work in the air on second down. The screen, he's got wheels. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
I personally love aggressive defense. I love it. Bringing the strong safety down, blitzing that sucker in there to get the quarterback. Boom. Get that guy on the ground. Nice aggressive play call by the defense.
And the Blue Hens will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. Looking for a man, it's Fagnano. The sure hands, it's Edwards. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. There he goes. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Looking downfield on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Huskies! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Lewis. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Off play action on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's LeBoy. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. It's Patterson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Looking to throw on third. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the ground game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Fagnano. Fires to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Hunt is on its way. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down to the 24. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's LeBoy. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And he made the grab with enough for the first down, but not enough room on the sidelines to stay in bounds. It's 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Looking to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. He's loose. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. And the Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, running back gets the give. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to get rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The inside handoff. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to pass, it's Fagnano. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Fires to the big fella. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. On the move, it's Silver. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to bully their way for the first. The Blue Hens are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To the air on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Blue Hens line up to punt it away. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Fagnano. Plucks it out of the air.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
Here comes the heat. With the catch, it's Bell. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. UConn comes to the line after getting another 1st down. Under fire. Catch in the middle. It's Simmons. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They boot it away. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's LeBoy. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Blue Hens want to move quickly. To the air on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. The throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Silver. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind, and it forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
And the Blue Hens kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Pushed back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Gonna run it. It's Silver.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the...
He'll take a deep shot here. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Finds a tight end. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The Blue Hens want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Here's the heat.
The quarterback is set. A loss of 2 yards on the play. Now, 4th down. The
offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
And the Blue Hens will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Back to throw. It's Fagnano. And the defense, got him at the 27.
And you have to wonder if going in at halftime in the locker room just slowed down the momentum a little bit for this offense. They had it going so well in the first half. They were up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard, scoring points. But here we go. First drive of the second half, and they run into a wall, getting sacked on the 3rd play of the drive. They're going to have to pick it up here in the second half.
Kick is in the air. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Kelly. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Blue Hens send out the punt unit. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. The UConn offense goes back to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, Dave. It's a seam wide open. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. And the Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Right back to him on the ground. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the move. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. It's Fagnano. Safe completion on the screen. And that did not work. Defense spelled that one out from the beginning. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He lost one down the sideline. Makes the grab on the big throw. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking it.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The play action fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Brown. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The give from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. Touchdown, Huskies! And the pummeling has started.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Illinois is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Jeff George should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Western Michigan. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Blue Hens will punt it away on fourth down. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. UConn going back to work on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. They'll run it. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. The Huskies line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. To throw, it's Fagnano. Fires complete on the crosser. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. UConn is now threatening in the red zone.
And that's a first down.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He caught it! Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. With the run on first and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the goal line. They will score! Touchdown, UConn! And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses at it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent, this one's over.
Lining up for the PAT. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They marched the ball 51 yards for the score. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Can't make the catch. It's incomplete, and that drop might have cost him a big play on first down. He'll try it again on second and 10. Makes the grab.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
That third down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. The Blue Hens will send out the punt unit. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Out of the gun to give to the back. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Dropping back, it's Fagnano. Catch in the middle, it's Bell.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Huskies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to power their way ahead. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Blue Hens can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
The Blue Hens will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. He'll keep it himself. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Looking downfield, it's Fagnano. Got it in the middle, it's Bell. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. So now it's second and long. Makes the grab, it's Simmons. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This UConn offense really has it going. Here's the handoff. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on third and long from the 22. Got it set up on the outside. Oh, a lot of space. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Huskies. And they take it in for 6 more points. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Patterson. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's LeBoy. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. He's got it on the right. Oh, he's got some space. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. They go to the ground. Got room to work. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Blue Hens pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Caught over the middle. It's Patterson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll try to run for it. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It is perfect. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Running back searching for a hole. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Power football with the run. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. UConn will have to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Here's the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They'll run it from the gun. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blue Hens with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Caught behind the line. It's Silver. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Looking deep down the right side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
Hey, man, that was just perfect execution offensively. On a fourth down like that, if you're going to throw a completion, get the first and keep the drive alive, QB's got to be great with his eyes. He's got to throw it on time. His
time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
And the Blue Hens have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll run play action. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And how about that back-to-back sacks? You want 2 sacks in a game. That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
And how about the offense, man? You run a little play action. I can just tell you, third and long, as a pass rusher, I'm going to get the quarterback. I don't care about the play action. I'm not biting on it, and neither did the defense.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Second down coming up. The run to the right. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. They'll try to move the chains on this third and long from the 50. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. UConn will have to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Bringing the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
You got to love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the fourth quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
The Blue Hens now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on second down. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. snagged out of the air. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? They punt it away on 4th down. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Holds and fires complete to the right. Crosses the 30. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Huskies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32.
Good enough for a 1st down.
They'll ride the hot hand. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The run to the left. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The Huskies need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. The give out of the gun. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the 1st down. Let's see if they punt it away. And here comes the punt team. Wants to bring it back. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Silver. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Pulls it and fires to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Rushes on him. That's caught. It's LeBoy. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. They'll go to the ground. Got a little space. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. The run from the shotgun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of promises broken.
Yeah, this is a team that really needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror right now and make a decision. What are we going to be? What am I about? What am I willing to do at this point of the season to get this thing turned around? A lot of tough and real conversations are going to have to take place.
And this is when the coaches really make their money, right? How can I get my kids to focus when I know there's probably not a lot to play for down the road? So let's win every game. Let's win every battle. Let's spoil other people's seasons on the way out, even though our season didn't pan the way we wanted it to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College.